What's up, Paradisers? My name is Pierson from Pierson.com, and I just want to make a quick little video giving you 5 digital branding essentials in under 5 minutes. Now, as a podcaster, it's very important to do and practice some of these basic fundamentals when branding yourself. I've had the privilege and honor of working with hundreds of podcasters, including John and Kate, Jamie Tardy, Nick Unsworth, a lot of big players in this space, and helping them with designing and branding themselves. So here are a few tips and strategies that you can apply to help increase your digital footprint as a podcaster. Number 1 is values. It's very, very important and critical to identify your values as an authority, as a content creator. Values are going to be kind of the underlining thing that people are going to know you for in this podcasting world. One thing that I recommend anyone to do is list out 5 fundamental beliefs that really stand the test of time for you and your content, for you and your podcast. These 5 things should help guide your organization's behavior and the reason why you do the things that you do. Number 2, authenticity. Authenticity is one of my favorite things because authenticity is one thing that nobody else can take away from you. Yes, you maybe have another channel that's something similar to somebody else, but you and your authentic self is what's really unique, and that's what truly creates strong emotional connections between you and your target audience. So do your best to be authentic. Number 3, differentiation. What are you going to do to differentiate yourself from everybody else? There's a lot of people right now competing in this podcasting space, but don't let that deter you from moving ahead. What you really need to do is try to find your differentiating factor. What is the one unique thing that sets you aside from everybody else? And leverage that. Use that to your advantage. Number 4, consistency. Consistency. I cannot stress it enough. Whether it be for your graphics, whether it be for your intros and outros, anything that you do, I see a lot of people that create really good content and have very large audiences, but don't invest a lot of money in design. Design is not everything when it comes to branding. What's really most important to create a strong emotional connection that will resonate with your target audience is being consistent. So whatever you do, do it consistently. Number 5, and the last thing is by far the most important thing, is know your avatar. Now, if you're new to podcasting, you don't know who your avatar is. Your listener will start to reveal themselves to you over time, but it's very important as you're creating content and as you're going through the process of being a podcaster that you really start to identify and carve out exactly who your avatar is and listen to what they want. Your avatar will tell you the type of content that they want you to produce or any products that they might want you to sell. So, knowing your avatar, extremely important. If you have an opportunity to get a glimpse of who your avatar is before you start podcasting, that would be great, but a lot of people don't have the ability to do that right out of the gate. So as you're creating content, remember just to keep a running list. Who is this avatar? What do they like? What do they dislike? What pages do they actually like on Facebook? Where do they shop? What do they like to eat? I mean, as much information as you can gather on these people, the better you're able to tailor your content to them specifically. So again, just to wrap up, we've talked about getting underlining values about your brand, who you are, and really what you're trying to do. Second, we talked about authenticity. Be you, be yourself. People do business with people. They don't necessarily do business with brands. So be you and people will like you for it. Number 3, differentiation. Again, find a way to differentiate yourself. There's a lot of noise out there. Every time I look at the new and noteworthy section, there are more podcasts being displayed on a daily basis. So what are you going to do to differentiate yourself? Truly identify that, hold on to it, and run with it. Number 4, consistency. Just keep doing it. Don't stop. Whatever you do, just keep on plugging away. Be consistent. It will resonate with your audience much better. And lastly, know who your target audience is and the best ways to communicate with them. They will tell you. Hopefully you found these tips useful. If you have any more questions, there's a link for my information below. I also have a digital product that helps podcasters and digital brands specifically create a blueprint for maximizing their digital footprint online. So if you're interested in looking more into that, the link is below. Thank you so much for hitting that play button. Now go out there, create some content, and have fun.